Blacklist Hunter here, and yes, we are live once again, man. It's been a while. So, man, today we got the most legendary fight. Forget about Crawler versus Soga, man. Forget about all that. This is the most beautiful and intense fight, the most legendary fight in all of Hunter x Hunter, where basically the two most powerful beings ever. Yo, TU, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Yep, today we're talking about the Meruem versus Netero fight, which is amazing, bro. Just like every fight in this show, but in this manga. But man, this fight was truly beautiful. We're gonna go over this fight, of course, for obvious reasons. I cannot put all the manga panels, of course, but we're gonna talk about this legendary fight between the most powerful hunter of all time and Meruem, the monster, you know. But let me post this live stream real quick in the community tab because it will reach more people. But welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to you. So let me get the stream link so I can post it in the in the community tab right here. And this fight, man, this fight was just beautiful, bro. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna talk about it. We are live right now. Join. Okay, I posted it in the community tab. Hope some of you guys can join. And yep, we're gonna go over this beautiful fight, which is in reality a very high-end level fight, you know, because Netero was simply had reached the highest level of Nen mastery, and Meruem was simply born a genius with immense capabilities. You know, as a Nen user, he didn't even have his Hatsu basically was eat people with Nen and get more Nen. You know, and he's just like Cell from Dragon Ball Z. So that's how Meruem is, but you can see. But you can see even in the top left corner that the motion that Netero does, man, it's one of the most legendary motions of all time, bro. Look at that. Even Meruem is like, boom, what happened, bro? Look at that intense aura. The anime really did justice to this fight, man. The anime definitely did justice to this fight because it adapted it really well. I mean, it's the anime does it even better than the manga. The manga fight is beautiful as well, but the anime is way better. It's way better. So yeah, this is the panel which we have right here, and Meruem basically says, if you lay down and stop and just basically don't fight, he will spare him. Basically, he will spare Netero, right? And Netero is like, only me, that's not a deal I'm in a position to accept, because the man is the head of the hunters. So you know. Hope some of you guys can join so we can start talking about this amazing fight. Okay, maybe I haven't chosen the right time to stream, but yep, this Cell was worse, to be fair. Motherfucker could regenerate from one cell and get a Zenkai. Yeah, bro. Cell was an entire different beast, because basically, wait, can Meruem regenerate, man? We don't know that. Cell was definitely worse to you, but if Meruem cannot regenerate, maybe he can. You never know. Maybe he can. But you know, Cell was regenerating from one cell, which is insane. The dude had basically the genetics of Piccolo, you know, from all the Z fighters. But yes, I hope some of you guys can join so we can continue the stream. You know, we continue to stream. Most of my viewers are in the US, in the States area. So you know, he was gonna die after he ripped off his arm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, bro, I forgot about when he cut his own arm in the battle against Komugi. I forgot all about that, to be honest. I forgot about that one. But okay, so let me check the stream real quick. Let me check the stream real quick. It seems maybe people haven't gotten even the notification, you know. But yeah, we're gonna continue. Yeah, he had to get Peter to heal him. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. To you, I totally forgot about that. So he definitely cannot. So he definitely cannot regenerate. You know, he definitely cannot regenerate. But the whole fight. Let's start talking about the fight, though. Let's start talking about the fight. You know, so Zeno basically, what Zeno did before taking Meruem and Netero on the Aura Dragon, he definitely didn't put any mischief or malicious intent into his aura, you know, because if he had, and even the narrator states that, was it out of respect or out of fear? So basically, even Zeno was scared of this dude, bro. Even Zeno was scared of this dude. He knew that Meruem was a whole monster. So even Togashi tells us by the narrator that basically the narrator is just Togashi, you know. So he tells us that Meruem was a whole beast, and Zeno was quite deep down. He was frightened of this monster because he hadn't seen. Okay, let me move the chat a little bit right here, and I really should work on this stream layout. But to you, I think I chose the wrong time to stream. But I should have gone live a little bit later because I'm in Europe while my viewers are mostly from. At least that's what the analytics say. Their opponent was an even greater monster. Yeah. In that scene with Pito and with when I should definitely have gotten. I might go. Or we can continue. How long have we been streaming? 7 minutes. Damn, bro. I thought like a few of you guys would join so we could continue the stream, you know. But yeah, it doesn't matter. But okay, so when they saw Peter's aura, Zeno and Netero, they were a bit they flinched a bit. How do you say it? They were a bit surprised. But when Meruem went through them, bro, they realized that the monster was right here. That wasn't the real monster. The real monster was this dude that just passed them by. Like, that was disrespectful, man. That was one of the most disrespectful moments in anime history, you know, because Meruem passed by two Nen masters without a care in the world. Stunned for a split second. Yeah, they were stunned. That's the right word. Stunned for a split second. But the whole look at Netero right here in the bottom left corner. He's like when he's on the Aura Dragon, you know. He's like, what hand should I use on this fool, man? He's like thinking, what hand should I use, bro? Should I use a 90 right off the start or 99 right off the start, or should I just slap this guy first? Look at Netero thinking right there. So that's funny, but the feat that Zeno did with the Aura Dragon was insane. That's probably the most high level emission type of aura you can possibly do. Like, he sent them to the military site, you know. So when damn, I can't put too many manga panels, you know. I just want to go with the flow, just talk about it. But basically, they fall from the Aura Dragon, and the distance, like the jump, was insane from both Meruem and Netero. Like Netero has done that feat before. Like, he has jumped from a whole airship, and they just they don't feel the impact, like, from that distance, falling from the Aura Dragon to the military site, to the testing ground. And basically Netero says this is a test site for military weapons, so we can go all out, basically. And this dude is like, why do we have to fight, you know? Why do we have to fight? You don't stand a chance, and you shouldn't basically walk towards your death. That's what Meruem said to Netero. And Netero is like, you don't know shit about me, man. Like what are you talking about? You don't know anything. Basically, if you judge a book by its cover, you're gonna get burned. And that's what happened, basically. But the whole interaction is just beautiful, man. The whole interaction is just beautiful, and the way that and the way that Meruem could tell. Look at this. He could tell that Netero was a truly high level warrior, but he says he basically was leaning towards the human side, and it was conflicting. The human side was conflicting with his monster side, and he says that there are people that are worth sparing, like Komugi, and he even says to Netero that he is one of those people who he can spare. And Netero is like, he does the motion. You can see it right here. I have it on the screen right here. That's not a deal I am in a position to accept, basically. And he does the cool hand motion. And in the anime, basically, you can see the aura, which is terrific. The way it's done is just beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And the whole Netero movement he does, bro, it's just beautiful, man. The way he keeps his arms. Komugi was the real MVP of the arc. Let's be real. Komugi is a beautiful person, man. Beautiful spirit. She's just too pure. And even Meruem was like, what? Basically, he fell in love, bro. That's the main. He fell in love, bro, with the girl. That's the truth right there. And Komugi is a pure girl. Like girls like her are rare in this day and age. She's just too pure, man. She's just a great character. But next we know what basically happened. Netero does the walk, and he just slapped. And the intensity you can see in the top left corner, that Netero just does the prayer motion, and Meruem is shocked by this beautiful light, the bodhisattva, and he just slaps Meruem. But Meruem didn't feel a thing, bro. The whole thing is just beautiful because Netero says in the very beginning that don't judge a book by its cover or you're gonna get burned. And that's what happened. Like, that's Togashi telling us the conclusion that the dude is gonna get burned. But I really wanted to put the manga panels right here, but of course, due to YouTube and everything, I cannot put all the manga panels, of course, as I've done in previous streams. But the next, I can read the manga right here. And basically, Meruem is like, Tio says, if not for Komugi, Meruem would have killed Netero in the castle, effectively killing everyone by activating poor man's wrath. That's a great point. Yep, he would have just sliced. I mean, it wouldn't have been that easy, but he would just have sliced Netero's head off. It wouldn't have been that easy, but if he wanted to kill Netero, he would have done so, because in this fight, he basically was trying to know his name. But yes, basically, Meruem wants to become king of the world, and he is like upset by the injustice. And some in the right, children starve to death, he says, and in the left, people are eating a feast on excess, he says. And he will create a equal world, which is impossible to do, of course. That is an impossible goal. And basically, he says and Netero starts to realize that basically Meruem is saying he wants to protect the weak and not oppressed. Basically, he wants to create a fair world. While Netero is just thinking to himself that this is quite the situation. He is wavering between ant and human. And then, basically, we get the flashback, because those sides, Netero says, aren't compatible. And we get the flashback, of course. We get the flashback that they are the politicians. Like, they're, no matter what you do, basically tell the politicians, the top leaders of the countries, tell Netero, give him the order, because the dude is important. Like, Netero is the head of the Hunter Association. Of course, the normal public, non-end users don't know that the Hunter Association, the Hunters actually use Nen, this mysterious and ancient power. But they know basically Hunters like special forces or something like that. What do you say? Like Hunters basically, but they know them like they don't know they use Nen, of course. Unless you use Nen yourself, you know that Hunters use Nen. And the top politicians give the order to Netero that they want the swift extermination of this dangerous species. And he says, Netero just responds to these politicians and says that basically, can he use any means necessary? I mean, that would mean the damn rose bomb, because you already know that Netero took a look at Peter at this point. Wait, had he taken a look at Peter? Yeah, he had. Because this should be after. And he want basically this politician with in the anime, he has like, in the anime, this politician just slaps the window, and he has like 5 damn expensive rings, you know. Like he has like 5 damn expensive rings, this fat politician, you know, because most politicians are fat, bro. Like they have a lot of body fat, you know, because they eat it a lot, bro. That's beside the point, but this is just the same politician. And basically Netero says that the ants must be destroyed and the Hunter Association would take all the blame. And Netero is like, I should get this started. I should start this stuff, because he should just slap Meruem, because he basically is starting to second guess himself, which is quite surprising, because Netero was being moved by Meruem's cool speech that he will basically, Meruem wouldn't do shit, because there are like hundreds of top Nen users who can cook this monster and basically just poison him and all kinds of tricks, you know. I believe even some of the Zodiacs can cook this dude, bro. I actually believe that. I actually believe some like 3-4 Zodiacs, I recently did a poll on that. I believe like the Zodiacs, and someone commented that Meruem's speed is quite formidable, like he can just slice their heads off. But you never know, like the Zodiacs may have some unique Hatsu, like like Sayu, he can just take your smell. Like speed is a big issue. Yeah, it is a big issue, because he can just before like Sayu can activate his see no evil, hear no evil, I mean his Hatsu, which is pretty insane, but it's pretty cool Hatsu, Sayu's Hatsu. I believe, even, that's my personal opinion, of course, I believe that like 3-4 Zodiacs, like they just encircle Meruem, like they can do something to Meruem, bro. I'm not talking about like Jing, Borobai, and Pariston. I'm talking about the lower ranked Zodiac, not like that stupid girl with the bunny ears. I don't like her. That stupid girl, that Zodiac, I forgot her name, but that Hisoka rated like 77. She can do shit to Meruem, bro. Let's be real here. Camille44 says, how could Meruem tell from the very beginning that Netero was going to lose? Camille says, Meruem was still relatively new to Nen and had recently been born. Was it simply because he was a genius? That is a great question, bro. Or was it due to his superiority complex? I believe, my own opinion, Camille, that's a great question, bro. That's a great question. Strong people can tell who's strong. Strong people can tell who's strong. I believe it was a mix of both, to be honest, Camille. I believe it was a mix between that Meruem had a superiority complex, and he could tell, because he's a genius, he could tell that Netero was a veteran fighter, a formidable Nen user. I believe it's a mix of both. Like, Meruem obviously thinks he's the greatest in the world, which he's not, but I believe it was a mix of both. Great question, bro. That's a great question. But overall, the motion... Wait, let me put this, bro. I have to find a better manga panel. But wait, so basically, what happens after Netero says, before I start to second guess myself, and in the anime, guys, if you watch the fight, he basically says, King, we all have problems, you see, and he does a cool prayer motion, which is insane, bro. Like, we have it in the top left corner. I added the GIF for you guys right there, because obviously I can't put much due to copyright, YouTube, how it is. Like, the way Netero does that motion, bro. This man he's smooth, bro. This fight, bro, in terms of its scale, because we have the most powerful monster and the most powerful Nen user, I believe, I mean, Hisoka versus Crawler is a legendary fight. I mean, it is. But this was a high level fight. Hisoka is just like with needles and shit, you know, with what do you call them? Shalnark's needles, black voice. Oh, I can't let him stick it to me, bro, you know. So this net fight is just legendary. You have Netero, who has trained for tens of years to reach this point with a monster, which is funny because not funny, but it's interesting because you have a monster who is born with all this power, and you have this guy who just trained endlessly to attain this power, which is a contrast, you know. But overall, one of my favorite characters is Netero. I love Netero as a character. But who did you guys want to win though? Let me know in the chat. I really thought I did choose the wrong time to stream, guys, because most of my viewers are from the are not online at this point, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so she's a baddie though, so we're gonna let it slide. Who's a baddie? So you mean Komugi? Yeah, she is, bro. She's a good-looking girl, bro. So next, you can see that Netero just slaps with the first hand Meruem, and he just tanks it, bro. He doesn't even feel it, bro. But the way that Netero does the bunny girl. Okay, the bunny girl. I forgot about the bunny girl. Yeah, I was talking about the bunny girl. She is a baddie, bro. But I don't like her at all, bro. I don't like her at all. Hisoka rated her 7-7. Meruem is just gonna slice her head of her. Meruem is just gonna take her out in a couple of seconds, bro. Like 2 seconds. I don't believe she's that strong, bro. Just based on her appearance with the bunny ears. What? Can she summon bunnies that can magically like distract you with their cuteness, bro? I don't know, bro. But first hand 100 type Guanin Bodhisattva, which is damn Togashi, bro. You're a genius, bro. I love you, bro. I love this man, bro. I love this man, bro. He just so Netero just tanks the first hit, right? So let's move on to the next, which I have the chapters right here, guys, right? Of course, I want to put the panels, but of course I cannot. And next, no, this is not the right one. We have the next, which is 290. Yeah, 290 is the next chapter where Meruem and Netero. So basically, okay, let me put this one. Let me put this manga panel, guys. Let me put this manga panel. Look at this dude, bro. Let me put this manga panel right here. Maybe those bunnies from ReZero, who knows? I haven't finished ReZero, but if you're talking about ReZero, Tio, I haven't finished that one, bro. I actually haven't finished. I've watched only the couple episodes of the first season. I heard if you're talking about ReZero, sorry if I'm mistaken. Are you talking about ReZero? But look at how Netero does the motion, guys. Look at how he has the Buddha, the 100 type Guanin Bodhisattva. And he just has those hands out like this, bro. Those arms, right? And look at Meruem just you know, wiping his bloody you know, bloody nose, you know, because he definitely felt it a little bit, bro. Let's be honest here, bro. The dude is a monster, but he definitely felt that first slap, bro. And Netero is like, you know, a direct hit, but surprisingly, this dude is built like a tank. I think I have the wrong translation here. This is just a free site. I don't have the, in my country I can't get the subscription of the manga plus, you know. But Meruem is like, he still wants to talk, bro. Basically Netero is surprised he took the first hit, and he says it's a good move. I didn't see it. Are you satisfied? And even now Netero is like surprised at this point. Even now he wants to talk. This dude, I just slapped him, bro. Like, if somebody slaps me, bro, like boom, blah, you know, if somebody slapped me, I don't want to talk after that, bro, you know, I don't want to talk with you, bro. He still wants to talk. So Netero is surprised, of course. He's still surprised. Now he says, I will not repeat myself. And you know, this is when it starts to get real, guys. You know, basically Netero uses the third hand. He does the prayer motion again, and he says, I cannot back down. But you know, guys, he has a damn, you know, let me put this manga panel right here. It should be okay for this. Basically, this dude not only tanked the third hand, not only, there we have it, guys, right here. The discharged wrath, it says, was like a toddler's stomp foot, which is the bad translation. It's not the good translation. Compared to the king's full power. And this made Netero, this aura that Meruem emitted after being hit, this aura, after being like, when Netero used the third hand, like, if you guys remember, he like emits that evil purple aura, and Netero takes double the distance back. He jumps double the distance, more than twice the distance, more than twice his usual distance. And the narrator says that Netero felt insulted that his determination was brushed off so casually. So, and next, as soon as Netero is trying to do the prayer motion again to hit this dude, I'm gonna slap you, boy, man. As soon as Netero just tries to do the Bodhisattva hand again, prayer motion to slap this dude, he says that the only thing we'll exchange, basically Meruem says, the only thing they'll exchange is words, and then words is like, Netero, wait a minute, words, king, don't you want to know what your name is? Oh, king, bro, I know your name, bro, I know your name. You don't, but I know your name, bro. And checkmate. This was checkmate for Netero because he wanted the real fight, and this dude wasn't making a move. He just was tanking the hits, This dude, a little monster, bro. Like Hisoka, bro. Because I have Hisoka right here in the bottom right corner. Hisoka, if Netero slapped the purple-haired, the red-haired magician with that first hand, bro, Hisoka is done, bro. The whole Phantom Troop is done with that first hand attack, bro. It's so fast, bro. It's so insane, bro. The whole Phantom Troop is cooked. But this dude is beyond anything we've had ever seen in the story so far. And basically he says, do you want to know what your name is? He says to Meruem, Netero. And how do you know my name is? That's what Meruem responds. And one of my men was at your mother's deathbed. Her last words were about my name. Tell my son, his name is Meruem. It means the light that illuminates the world. Fuck this dude, bro. Fuck Meruem, bro. I was rooting for my boy Netero, bro. Bro, I shed a tear when Netero got cooked, bro. I really shed a tear, bro. I love this character, bro. I love this character. And basically next, Netero says, if you can make me admit defeat, I'll tell you your name. And he does like I got you now, boy. I got you now. And basically, Meruem says that it won't take long. He's gonna cook him. But the next chapter, Netero leaped the instant the king responded. So basically Netero, using his name to convince him to fight was foul, in my opinion. Imagine someone using someone something so personal. Yep. But he had to get the dude to fight, bro. Anything to fight. But Netero leaped. So basically Netero took to the sky. If you guys remember just remember the anime, guys. The instant the king responded, Netero was doing the prayer motion, man. He was up in the air. But how was the dude standing in the air like that, bro? He was standing like he wasn't touching anything, bro. When? So basically Netero then recalls his previous fights, when this bald-headed dude is fighting him. When did I start waiting for my opponent to make the first move, And 100 type Guanin Bodhisattva 99 hand, which is, yo, bro, that's insane, bro. These manga artists, bro, they're really insane, bro. They're really impressive. Not all, bro, but Togashi is really impressive. And he just uses a 99 hand and just crushes. He just pushes Meruem. You can see the 99 hand in the top left corner, in top right corner, guys. And he just pushes Meruem. Meruem couldn't block this attack, of course. He couldn't block it at all, man, And Meruem was deep underground in the military test site, where weapons are tested, like bombs and shit, So then Netero has this flashback, right? Like when people like bow their heads to him as they accepted their defeat, because basically he's having a flashback of his previous fights, And then Netero states, which is beautiful in the anime, bro. He says, as if that is what I wanted. That's not how it should be. he for so long he sought the height of perfection. And then we get this amazing statement by Netero that he dreamed of giving his heart and soul to a battle with an unstoppable adversary. And then we have the you know, which is a great soundtrack. But I forgot what is the name of that soundtrack, guys. I forgot. And basically, okay, let me put this one. I have to put this one. Yeah, this one I have to put. This manga panel right here. This one, which says, "This is a grave, yours, for a matter of fact," in the anime, in the English dub. So, you know, this dude couldn't block that 99 hand attack, bro. It was impossible, man, you know. It was impossible. Impossible, man. Impossible. And the way the Netero, look at how the dude is standing, bro. That is badass, bro. Give me a character with more aura than Netero, bro. There's none in Hunter x Hunter. With more aura than Netero? With more aura than Netero, there is. I mean, we haven't seen the aura of Jing and how he fights or beyond Netero, but this man had a lot of aura. Look at how he's standing, bro, with his arms like this, prepared. Like you just charge at this dude and he does a prayer motion. Like you can't get to this dude. Boom, it slaps you, bro. Which is insane, bro. Really beautiful, man. And this is your grave, and then he does a prayer motion again. And you have the music in the background, which is insane, you know. It makes the fight in the anime look incredibly beautiful. And I was rooting for Netero, guys. Comment down in the chat who were you rooting for. Like when Netero died, but I really felt bad, bro, you know. And then he slaps, you know, he slaps Meruem around, and then you have this right here, guys. If we're being literal, not aura, no, Tio, we're not being literal, bro. We're talking about in the cool, like who is more cool. Netero is more cool than Meruem, bro. Let's be real here. Unless somebody has a different preference, that's okay. But I'm talking about aura as in cool, being cool, you know. Bro, really, I'm planning to do a different stream about Netero's backstory and you know, talking about his fight with Peter and just power scaling, but. I know, of course, bro. And then, so basically, he slaps Meruem in this chapter, and then he does this heart motion. I'm grateful for everything that has led me to you, you know, which is beautiful, bro. It's really beautiful. And he says that has led me to this point, and that has led me to you, and that basically Netero was having the time of his life, bro. He was having the lifetime. He was having the time of his life, which he desired. And then they go back and forth, and you know, the king could barely follow Netero's after image in this compressed time. He was consumed because he was consumed by one single emotion, and that was admiration, you know. And Netero was moving like a monster, bro. He was doing the prayer motion, which is no anime, bro. I mean, when I was a kid, Dragon Ball gave me a lot of you know, I was trying to go Super Saiyan, you know. I've done that, bro. But I was trying to go Super Saiyan at some point, but when I was a teenager, I was doing Netero's prayer motion, bro. I was really doing it, bro. I'm not ashamed to admit it, bro. I was doing the prayer motion. I just imagined I could just shoot with a slap somebody with the body shot, you know. So basically, he was consumed by unreserved admiration for his enemy, basically Zeno and Netero. Because how, bro? Let's be real here. Do you respect somebody who has put a lot of work and, for example, in the gym, for example, has shaped a great body? You know, I respect the dude, for example. In the admiration image, you can also see Zeno. Yeah. Of course, I said Zeno as well. You can see Zeno with the dragon. Zeno is that alone should tell us that Zeno is on a whole different category if he's being praised by a genius like Meruem. You know, Meruem is just a anomaly. He's just on another level. You know, so what I want to say that for example, if you see, I have a friend, for example, he's just all the time in the gym, and he has a great physique. You know. And I respect the dude because he has put work. And basically that's the same thing about Meruem and Netero, because he respects this dude because he has put insane work, bro. 5 years, 10 years, you know, he was doing the same thing, you know. Because if you're consistent, eventually you're gonna succeed, bro. maybe you're not gonna succeed at the same level as a specific person, but you're gonna succeed if you're being consistent and never giving up. Which sounds cliche, but it's true. Basically, anime takes its inspiration from real life. For example, Netero's Buddha is Bodhisattva is taken from the Buddha, Zen Buddha, and all this, all these ancient philosophies and religions, But anyways, so basically, Netero sees that Meruem is getting faster and faster. So, and Meruem realizes that the only thing that surpasses his speed is just his prayer motion, and he knows that making this prayer motion in combat is extremely dangerous, but at the same time, it is a weapon that can defeat Meruem, which is insane, And next, we have Meruem saying that he must have yielded. Basically, he has surrendered to an emotion akin to insanity for 5 years, perhaps 10. He must have devoted himself wholly to that purpose. Basically, just doing the punching, the 10,000 punches of gratitude, which is, we have to put this one, yeah. We have to respect Netero and put this panel, bro. We have to put this other panel right here. Of course, I cannot put every single panel, guys. But here, and I really should choose the right time for streaming, But he must have devoted himself wholly for that purpose, which is not the right official translation, But look at Netero right here, bro. The dude, I love this man, bro. I love this man, this character, bro. I love his personality that he does. He takes it. He does that work continuously, consistently, and never giving up, which is insane, bro. It's insane. It's really beautiful when you see this character, like. And next you have like Meruem telling that I appreciate the time. He knows what Netero has sacrificed to reach this potential, this power, and he knows Netero has devoted his time for years punching to reach this level. And Netero is just like thinking, all this shit I did, bro, all this slapping, bro, and the dude has taken no damage. But next, which is my favorite scene in the whole damn fight, basically Meruem compliments Netero, right? He compliments Netero and he says, "You are a rare example of someone who has transcended the limits, through sheer effort, And he's like, "Why, you little, an insect like you has no right to like say this to me," Which is in the anime, it's really beautiful because when Meruem praises Netero is like, "Why, you little, an insect like you." Basically, of course, Netero was insulted for an insect, a newborn insect, to command his efforts, and the dude was slapping him around. Yeah, that's a goated scene. Yeah, bro, it is, Camille. And the dude was slapping this monster around all these attacks, and he hadn't done anything. But Meruem was getting faster. Then they go back and forth. Meruem, Netero slapping him with a Bodhisattva. And it says, the narrator then states that the king's strategy, Tiu says, "I love how Netero uses a Buddhist statue that represents peace and stuff to beat the crap out of his opponent. It's great insight of Netero's character." Definitely, bro, definitely. But then, we get we get by the narrator that the king's strategy was simple: just keep attacking, bro. And the Bodhisattva was extremely fast, but it didn't cause enough damage to this stupid monster, The dude is the monster is anything but stupid. The monster is a genius monster, and he knows that the Bodhisattva is a puppet, basically, and he needs to identify all these possible moves, and he has to attack from an angle that Netero cannot basically anticipate, or like he can't be fast enough to actually get a move out, slap him, which is so basically Meruem says his moves are finite, but the combinations are infinite, They may as well be infinite. That's what Meruem states, However, each individual has a distinctive rhythm, so he wants to break Netero's rhythm. And next, we know what happened. Oh, bro, I hate this dude, but when he says this scene, when he says, I have to put this manga panel right here. when Meruem says this, old soldier, I'm counting on you. Let me finish my game. Don't collapse. Basically, the translation is wrong, guys, because I've gotten this from a free website. You know, the translation is wrong. But he says, "Old soldier, please don't fall." Basically, don't fall before Meruem is satisfied. You know, and he's laughing. And Netero says he's laughing, but look who's talking. I'm enjoying myself as well. Next, we get Netero's perspective. Because Netero says, I attack this damn monster here, instantly recovers from a different position and he just attacks, you know. And if I lose my concentration, he'll just tear him apart, you know. And Netero says, this is a battle of endurance. I have to keep playing my best possible moves, you know. Meruem was enjoying himself from the first time in fighting. That is definitely, bro. He definitely enjoyed the fight against Komugi, if we can call that a fight. This fight is just legendary. It's very beautiful, and Crollo versus Hisoka is a legendary fight, for example, for their own level. But this was a completely different level. This dude right here can cook this dude right here. Hisoka, he can cook him with just one slap, bro. Like Hisoka cannot perceive or anticipate Netero's attacks. Yeah, but that was more of an IQ battle. Yeah, true. But I would say this Netero fight was an IQ battle as well. Netero was choosing the best possible combinations. Meruem was trying to find new angles of attack. It was a battle. It wasn't just like a stupid like it was in its for their category. It is an IQ battle as well. They're at the highest level of Nen, you know. So next, basically Netero he says, because Meruem before he told him that he will checkmate him soon, you know. But then he says, checkmate me if you can, King of the Ants. I'll show you the zero hand, which is beautiful in the anime, bro, you know. It is really beautiful in the anime. He says, I'll show you the zero hand, which is beautiful. I have to put that one as well. Let me put that, and this is the final, maybe the second, before I put the final panel. And he says, I'll show you the zero hand right here, guys. Basically, I'm gonna cook you, man. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, man? I'll show you the zero hand, boy. I'll show you the zero hand, boy. Who the hell you're talking to, man? I'm Netero, man. Isaac Netero, bro. Isaac Netero. I'm Isaac Netero. Boy, you know who I am? I was once the strongest hunter in history, bro. Who the hell you're talking to? Camille says, let's talk about the power of Netero's Buddha strikes. Do you think a single hit from the Buddha is comparable to Gon's Janken, or maybe even over against Big Bang Impact? That's a great question. Probably, bro. Probably. The dude has spent years polishing that move. Probably, I mean, stronger than Big Bang Impact. Definitely. I mean, a single hit? I mean, considering the damage he did to Meruem, like he did do like a crater, what do you call it? Chris, welcome to the stream, bro. I don't know, bro. I can't give a definite answer off top of my head right now, but definitely should be very powerful. Chris says, Meruem, welcome, Chris. Meruem is badass, personified with great writing. Mother could never. You know, bro. Chris has a old rivalry with the Naruto series. I agree with him most of the time. But that is what you think, isn't it, King of the Ants? Netero knowing damn well he has a nuke in his chest. Yeah, bro. I was simply talking about his own capabilities. Like, he has a zero hands, bro. The zero just appears behind you and just grabs you like boom. You know, bro. Like, but let's move on to the next chapter. You know. Basically, next what happens? Wait, bro. I forgot. This is the. I have to go a little bit further. This is I'm currently on chapter 294, which is the wrong chapter. It's not the right chapter. I think it's around 295. Yeah, it should be 295. Right here, no. Bro, I forgot. No, it's about 296. Yeah, that should be the next chapter. I know, but yeah, bro, it is hilarious, bro. The dude, bro, I am at the this is where Netero. So basically, they continue the thousands of blows, but then, and the king was starting to feel a dull ache, you know. But then, boom, my boy right here, the old man. The old man, you know what happened, guys? You know what happened? Let me put it right here. He lost his leg, guys, which was foreshadowed in the gunfight. You know, it was foreshadowed in the gun ball game. You know, with Killua, but he lost his leg, bro. And he says, "Tell me your name. You did well for a human. Basically, you're gonna die of bloodlust. You know who the?" And this dude is like, boom! He just grabs his right leg and. Who's dying now? The battle has just begun. And yo, man, look at how Netero looks right here, bro. The dude knew it was his. Knew it was his time was about to end, bro. You know, he knew, bro, but he still was trying to act tough, you know. Like, who's dying now? Look at this. Who's dying now? Who the hell do you think is dying, bro? You think a blow like attack like that will make me die? I'll die for blood loss. This man, yo, bro, take some notes, guys. Like, of course, we don't have superpowers, but the superpower is to have determination, never give up, never lose hope. Like, those are the superpowers, guys. Believe me. When life gets tough, don't lose hope. Continue moving forward. All that good stuff, you know. Netero was legendary, says Chris, one of the best fighters and old man characters of all time. Yep, definitely. And I love, I haven't finished Bleach, but I love Yamamoto as well. I haven't finished Bleach, it's been a while. I love Yamamoto as well. He has the same aura as Netero, you know. He is cool as well. But next, what we know, we get the narrator that the games with Komugi had given the king, you know, supernatural foresight, right? And next he says, I'll take your left arm. My boy right here was about to lose the left arm. And Netero just does the prayer motion. This is it. This is my life. Final act, you know. And this exchange took less than a minute. They exchanged the powerful blows, you know. Netero's, Netero's heightened senses made him, because it was his last moment in life, you know. You read or watch Bleach? No. I watched it a couple years back, the original series. I watched some episodes of the 1,000-Year Blood War, but I haven't read it. I do watch YouTubers' commentary, you know, but I haven't read it. Netero's knowledge that this was his last stand, you know, it was his last act of life, his life final act. The exchange were over 1,000. They were like showers, you know. The Netero's senses had gone to the perfect outmost bar limit, you know. And the exchange was, but the king found the needle in the damn hay, you know. And you know, it was over, bro. It was over. My boy right here lost his left arm, bro. And oh, bro, we have to put this one as well, guys. We have to. You know what happens after that? You know what happened after Netero lost his right arm, right? King of the Ants. Who the fuck you're talking to, King of the Ants? You think I need 2 arms to pray? Oh, bro, this is, bro. Give me a. Chris, since you're here, bro, you don't like Naruto Shippuden that much, just like me. Naruto has nothing on this. Maybe the pain fight is good, or maybe Madara or some shit like that. But look at this, bro. You King of the Ants. You think I need 2 arms to pray? A prayer. What is a prayer? It's an action of the heart. Guys, you have to respect the religious symbolism right here, even if you're not religious, you know. I respect it. I am, but okay. It's an action of the heart, you know. You think I need 2 arms to pray? Who you're talking to, bro? One hand, bro. One hand. I only need 1 hand to pray, bro. Formed properly from within, it becomes a wish, and the wish bears fruit, which is the prayer, you know. 100 type Guanin Bodhisattva, 0 hand. Looming from behind, the Guanin Bodhisattva moves in for her final attack, gently but firmly, engulfing the target in a tender clasp. The menace that Killua sensed from several miles away was Netero focusing his whole damn aura. For this, fired like a merciless roar. We have to put this one as well. We have to put this as well, you know. Netero was spamming tough liners all the time. Definitely, bro. Look at this. It was a merciless roar. Fuck you! Boom! But the dude survived, man. The dude survived, guys. Not even 0 was enough, man. Netero is the most dedicated in Hunter x Hunter, training for decades without eating food is crazy. Chris, he definitely had the animals, the, you know, what do you call them, the wildlife animals in there, bro, in the forest. He was training in the forest, Chris. He had things to eat, bro. He had probably like I forgot the English term, but like the trees and stuff with the good things, you know, fruits and everything. Camille says LOL. And basically this dude survived, bro. This dude survived. Look at this. The dude survived, bro. Even 0 hand, bro. He survived, bro. That was brilliant, but not even 0. I was born as king. Basically, he gives the whole speech, bro. I'm king of the ants. This. You're one of many. You're not a king. All that stuff, you know. And but what happens next? Give me your name. Give me my name, bro. Basically, give me your name. Netero. What is your name, bro? Netero. Okay. Imagine instead of giving Meruem his own name, he gives, my name is Netero, bro. Remember, boom, nuke. Bro, instead of tell me my name. No, bro, I'm gonna tell you my name. My name is Netero. Fuck you, boom. Which is that's funny, bro. That's funny. I laugh at my own jokes, bro. You know. And next he gives him the final speech of Netero. I'm not alone. Don't underestimate humans, Meruem. And basically, you know what happened, guys. You know what happened. Not even to savor the sound of his name, the king stared at this old man, you know, who should have been begging before him, but who should have been quavering before him, basically. Meruem, king of the ants, you have no idea. You know nothing of the bottomless malice in the human heart. And this is the first time the king felt fear. This is the first time the king felt fear. We have to put this one as well. And boom, when he took a look at Netero's face, bro, he knew that Netero gave him that, my name is Ubu, yeah, from the African dude, yeah, Chris. My name's Jeff, bro. Not the Jeff one. I know what you're talking about, Chris. It's absolute kinema, Camille, definitely, bro. But he saw the expression of Netero, and the dude saw that this dude meant everything he said. And boom, Netero stabs his own heart. When your heart stops beating, this will detonate. It's an old scientist in the background. See you in hell, if there is one. What have you done? This is the wrong translation, though. Old man, the game was over. Basically, he had Meruem says that he had checkmated him before the game even began, the fight even began. Boom, the bomb right here, guys. We have the bomb, guys. We have to put the bomb as well. We have to put the bomb as well. Okay. The bomb. This is what the immense, powerful bomb right here, which is insane. The post-mortem Hisoka wouldn't last against Netero, definitely. Tiu says kinda crazy how a cheap bomb was 100 times more effective than the best hunter in the world. I mean, it's technology, Tiu. It's technology, bro. What can you do? It's technology. Like the best hunter in the world, indeed, bro. I believe that not one of the maybe beyond Netero, but the Zodiacs don't have the combat. I mean, Netero should definitely have the most powerful combat ability of all time. Maybe Zig or Mahazoldik has a better combat ability, but Netero's ability is unstoppable, bro. I mean, how do you stop it? Like, maybe if you stop time itself. I don't know how you can stop this, man. But yeah, guys, this was the chapter, and basically the bomb, it says it was cheap but yet lethal, and boom, the poor man's rose detonated and Meruem was dead. Meruem was burned to the crisp. But yeah, guys, this was the stream. I hope in the next time, I appreciate you guys who joined the stream and kept watching. TU, Camille, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, but it's an anime. Technology usually gets disrespected. Yep. Thank you, Chris, for joining the stream. I really thought like more people would join. Maybe I chose the wrong time. You never know, bro. But we're not a big channel, of course. But it was nice doing this stream, guys. And yeah, Netero and that legendary Zoldyck are the most powerful human in Hunter x Hunter, definitely. I mean, you have the new guys. You have Beyond, you have Jink, possibly more people who we don't even know. I mean, at the same level of Beyond or Jink, you know. But yeah, guys, this was a stream. I don't want to keep the stream too long. Like, we've been streaming for 55 minutes already. I appreciate every single one of you guys who joined the stream. And yeah, we're definitely going to do more streams talking about, of course, Hunter x Hunter related. By the way, let me put right here. Let me see. Okay, I want to see what is actually. Let's see together. I haven't checked my anime list in a bit. You know, my anime list. You know that website, guys. Let me Google right here. My anime list. What are the top shown? Is there the new shonen anime, guys? Like, is there the new shonen anime? Top Aaron anime. It says right here we have ReZero. Can you read it? Yeah, you guys can see it. W stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chris. Top Aaron anime. We have ReZero. Okay, we have ReZero. We have Steel Ball JoJo. We have Bleach. We have Mushoku Tensei with Isekai anime. One Piece, of course. Of course, these are the top. Bleach is airing right now? Really? I didn't know that. Like, it's what arc is it, Chris? Is like the Hell arc or no? Hell arc or no? What is this arc called, Chris? No. Wait. Is Bleach really airing right now? Really? Well, what is this called? What is this called? Digitensei. Oh, the 1,000-year blood war arc. Okay, got you. But thanks for joining, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next stream, probably like tomorrow or the day after that. Thank you guys for joining. Chris, to you, Camille, thank you.